So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about two PlayStation 5 stories. One focused on PlayStation boss Jim Ryan talking about new studio acquisitions and the current pre-sale numbers of the PlayStation 5. And the second story focuses on how the DualSense controller is the only piece of next-gen hardware when talking about the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. First, let me know if you guys have PlayStation 5 accessories getting delivered to you this Friday. As we know, many retailers have brought up the release date of their accessories for the PlayStation 5 to October 30th from November 12th. I personally got my PlayStation 5 accessories coming this Friday, but what about you? So comment below, do you have your PlayStation 5 accessories coming this Friday or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PlayStation 5 DualSense is the only piece of next-gen hardware. So yesterday, many people revealed their initial hands-on with the PlayStation 5 and the accessories. There wasn't that much new information revealed, but some nice little confirmations we did get out of it included that the PlayStation 5 will come with an HDMI 2.1 cable for that 4K at 120 hertz rendering if your TV supports it. That was something I was hoping to get verified, as I mentioned in my video yesterday morning. Beyond that, the new trophy system on the PlayStation 5 is very clean. When you earn a PlayStation 5 trophy, you get a nice little banner that comes from the bottom informing you of which trophy you got and the title of the trophy as well. This is automatically recorded by the PlayStation 5 when you get the trophy in a small video, as opposed to the PlayStation 4 where it's just a screenshot when you get a trophy. Also, don't worry, for people who are worried about storage, you can turn this off if you don't want little videos recorded every time you get a trophy, but it was very clean to see for myself, and I'll probably leave it on recording for my first set of trophies, probably from my first game I played through, but that's just me personally. Beyond that, we also heard that the DualSense controller has been hyped a lot yesterday, and it's very exciting how positive the hands-on time has been for people. And for those who keep saying it's just a controller or it's just UI, when the UI was revealed, why are people excited? People are excited. It's pretty much that simple. If you're not, that's completely fine. But for everyone else, this is exciting stuff. So I want to read a couple of tweets and highlight a video here on the DualSense controller. Then I'll jump into my own thoughts on what's been said. One video comes from Kind of Funny Games Blessing Jr., who said this.
You getting some resistance there? You getting some rumble there?
I am getting some rumble. It honestly reminds me of HD rumble on the Joy-Cons, but more detailed, like more HD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes 100%.
Like I can, as I'm running around with Astrobot right now, I feel like the tiniest pitter patters on my controller, like at the bottom of my controller.
Beyond that, looking at the tweets, we had Jason Schreier, who said the PlayStation 5 controller is wild. I've been playing Astro's Playroom, the game that comes with the system, and the combo of rumble, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers feels more next-gen than any graphical improvements we've seen yet. More to come in my review closer to launch. We also had YouTuber SkillUp state, let me put it this way, there are two next-gen consoles releasing next month, but only one next-gen controller. The DualSense is that good. Hashtag PlayStation 5. And we also had US gamer editor MH Williams state, the most amazing thing about the PlayStation 5 so far is the wild DualSense controller. It feels like the midpoint between the DualShock 4 and Xbox controller, but the haptics and adaptive triggers are mad impressive. The first time a trigger fights you, you'll believe. So these are some very impressive responses to playing the PlayStation 5. My goodness, to call the controller, the DualSense controller, the only next-gen controller or the only next-gen thing in comparison to anything else we've seen on either side is a very big statement. And man, I'm just sitting here typing this script wishing I could play already. This is tiresome of seeing all of these people play with the DualSense controller and the PlayStation 5, and I'm sitting here stuck with my PlayStation 4. I love that PlayStation 4. Not to say I don't love it. I love it, but you know, I want that PlayStation 5. But you guys let me know if you're excited by these responses, or is it just a controller for you? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, moving on to the second story of the video, PlayStation boss talks buying new studios. So Sony boss Jim Ryan sat down with website Reuters recently and discussed the future of PlayStation. In it, he mentioned the strong sales of the PlayStation 5 so far, the pre-sale numbers. Reading from Reuters, Sony pre-sold as many PlayStation 5 consoles in the first 12 hours in the United States as in the first 12 weeks for its predecessor, PlayStation 4 device. It may well be that not everyone who wants to buy a PlayStation 5 on launch day will be able to find one, said Ryan, adding the company is working as hard as we ever can to ensure supply for the year-end shopping season. And as for the sales, it's been noted that these are referring to PlayStation 4 pre-order sales as well, not post-launch sales. But regardless, in 12 hours, they beat the first 12 weeks of when pre-orders went live for the PlayStation 4. I will add the reasoning for this could be how much later the PlayStation 5 went up for pre-order, possibly building up that anticipation for many with the console launch being so close compared to the PlayStation 4 where pre-orders were live much earlier. But regardless, either way, still very impressive. It's just sad that many people will not be able to get their hands on the PlayStation 5 this holiday season and might have to wait until next year. Beyond the sales, however, Jim Ryan talked about new studio acquisitions. Reading from Reuters again, AAA development is an incredibly complicated and difficult thing to do, Ryan said, using an industry term for big budget games, referring to AAA development here. Sony had learned many lessons over the years that fed into securing the PlayStation 5 launch lineup, he added. Sony plans to grow its studio capability organically, but where we can bolster our in-house capability with selective mergers and acquisitions, that might be possible, Ryan said. So Sony wants to grow their studios organically, but will also consider buying out studios where possible. And we kind of already see this. Sony has their unofficial yet official new studio in San Diego that are rumored to be working on the next Uncharted game by moving in-house talent and getting outside talent to build up the new studio. We've also heard rumors of Sony possibly buying out Blue Point Games, the people behind the Demon's Souls remake. This is a more realistic buyout, but we've also heard rumors of Sony buying out the likes of Konami or Square Enix. We've also heard reports last year of Sony buying out Liu Technologies, who have several studios under them, including the studio behind Warframe. And of course, we know Sony has bought out Insomniac Games, who everyone thought was already first party for years before, but only bought them out recently. This is all to say that Sony is being very strategic here. They've had to shut down many studios in the past and have now come up with a solid line of first-party studios producing consistently high-quality games, and I think they want to keep it that way. So increasing organically and very, very strategically picking up new studios shows they've learned from the past and want to keep what they did in the PS4 era, but also boost that at a faster rate in the PlayStation 5 era as well. But you guys let me know how you feel about Sony wanting to grow organically. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with the new king of controllers. As we know, the Xbox controller has been the gold standard for many people for some time now, but with all of these positive comments and other positive comments that I've seen, way too many to put into one video, we might have a new king here. And if you're excited for that, destroy the comment section with the new king of controllers, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.